Okay, so we're actually on the edge again, and we're actually going to do the project as I gave you a project, an assignment to do, that is implement a new image with text. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so we're actually I'm going to delete these images. Sorry for the pause, there was a problem I had to resolve. So I'm going to delete these images, and I have only one image here, and I'm going to have a text, right? That was the assignment I gave you. Okay, so I'm gonna start and I'll have a paragraph. So I'm gonna create a paragraph. Inside my paragraph, I'm gonna have some sentence like lorem, and I want about, is it 15 words? Good. Let me save. Oh, but 15 words. Control S to save. And let me close this side, Explorer, so I can have this 15 words here. And then you can see it is here, right? We have it here. All right, we have it here. So I'm gonna apply some formatting. So I'm gonna make this bold. These ones bold, right? So I'm gonna use the B tab. Good, and it becomes bold. And I'm gonna make this to italic, right? So I'm gonna make it italic. So that is I, right? It's for your sake, that is why I'm not using autocomplete. Okay, good. So you can see it italicized, and I want edit. Okay, I want this to be striked, right? Strike through. Don't forget strike, right? Right. So you can see clearly that this is also being bold. This is italicized. I've italicized this, the whole of this, right? And I have made edit strike. So let me save and see. It didn't. So let me do it. Okay, I didn't type a word. Strike like this. Strike. Good. So you can see strike through. And then the rest, I'm gonna apply everything to the rest, right? I'm gonna make the rest bold like this. So let me bring everything in between the bold, right? So everything here will be inside the bold. So let me make it big. All right, for some reason let me make this big. All right, good. So making it big, that is bold. I'm gonna make all of this bold. So I'll close the tag. I'm gonna make it underlined also. So that is you. I guess you are becoming familiar with it. I'm gonna make it underlined. I'm gonna make it italicized also. So like I'm applying all the formatting to this particular side of the text. Oh, what is happening? Okay. And I'm going to make it strike. Like you see, you can apply every kind of tag to it. Like you get it. You can put tags between tags, but don't forget what I told you, that whoever you opens first is the one to close last. Close last. So you see, we open this. Okay, we open this first. We open the second. We open this third, and we open this fourth. So the same way, whoever comes in late will be the first to close. So this one came in late, strike came in late, and the strike closed first. I followed, and then it closed, and the line followed, and it closed, and then bold closed, and it closed. So we save, and then we look at our browser. and you can see we have all the application on it. The same thing have been underlined, the same thing have been bolding, the same thing have been italicized, the same thing have been strike through. So that is the quiz you're supposed to. That is the test. Try it and do it again. Try it and do it over and over. But for now, let's head towards one wonderful thing. So I'm gonna clean this. Okay, I'm gonna clean this, and I'm also gonna clean the image. Then I'll come back to make it side by side. So now we're going to talk about the styles, right? We're going to talk about the styles, how we can actually make use of what the styles. Good. So we make use of when I talk about styles, okay, let me bring the paint application as usual. Paint. Good. We're going to talk about what we're going to talk about is styles, like this. Styles. Now when I'm talking about styles, I'm talking about the colors. Okay, you kind of adding colors, you kind of adding the font style, the size of the fonts, like, you know, background colors, like a whole lot. Okay, bringing colors, bringing kind of design to your website. You get it? Good. So as a human being, you have bones. Okay, your bones are your skeleton, your HTML. They are your skeleton. That is your structure. Your skin, the color of your skin, the way your skin is attached to your bones, the way your layout, okay, is your styles. Okay, good. So we are going to apply these styles, but we have different forms of style. Okay, that you have to keep in mind. We have different forms of styles application. I mean, the application of styles. We have what we call the inline. Okay, we have the inline, and then we have the external, and then we have internal. Sorry, I don't have my screen, my tablet, my drawing tablet around. That is why I'm using a mouse. Forgive me today. So we have the internal, right? Internal style. So we have the inline style, the external style, and the internal style. Now this style falls under what we call CSS, aka cascading style sheet. So that is it. This is it. Cascading style sheet. This helps us to create or add design colors to our HTML, right? Good. So another assignment I'm going to give you is go find what cascading is. When we say something is cascading, go find it. Okay, we'll discuss it in the next video. So we have inline cascading CSS, we have external CSS, and then internal CSS. So we'll be discussing the first one. Okay, that is the inline styles. We'll be discussing the inline styles. That is what we're going to do. Now the inline styles make use of what we call attributes. Okay, attributes. The attributes that we used, like ID and class. Okay, so we have an attribute that is called styles. Okay, there's an attribute called style. So we're going to make use of that attribute. First of all, we'll need something. We'll need a paragraph. So let's create a paragraph. Okay, let's create a paragraph, and then let's type something nice. I am a baby boy. Right? So I'm a baby boy is a paragraph. Okay, so we are going to apply some styles to it. So how do I apply some styles to it? If you look here, you can see I'm a baby boy here. Good. So we're going to apply some styles here. So we already learned that styles are attributes. The styles that we're going to deal with are inline styles. That is, it should be an attribute declaration, okay, to a particular element. Again, I'll show you elements that needs to be applied with styles, and element as time goes on, as practical moment, as time goes on, you know, okay, you're not supposed to actually put the style attribute on this person or that person. Like for instance, I cannot put the style attribute in head. It is wrong. Okay, but I can put it in body or anything inside the word body. You get it? Good. So we're actually going to apply it to the paragraph. So I'm going to create a space and I'll type style like this. Okay, so style equals and then double quote. So we're going to apply a style. Now there are a lot of styles out there. Okay, so we're going to make use of our first two styles. The first one is color and the first one is background color. The first one is color. This is our first one color. There's a color value, there's a style value called color, and then the second value is called background color, right? Background hyphen color. Please take note of it. Background hyphen color. Okay, so if you degrade the thing very well, okay, if you kind of split it up, this is all you're going to see. You are expecting to see something like this. Tag name here, okay, and then star. So this is a reference from W3 schools, right? And then the property here and the value. Okay, this is normally what you see. You see, this is the attribute, right? So the style attribute is here, and then the declaration, you declare a property and then you set a value. So you see, you make use of this, right? So that is how it goes like. I'm going to apply it so that you see how the application goes like. But before that, look at how it is. The tag name and then the attribute, right? It's equals to double quote. Then the property, that is the property. These are properties, right? And then the value. The value. So if it is color, it is going to be like style equals then color. Like this, colon here, okay, then maybe white. You specify the name of the color, and then your column, okay, your semicolon, sorry. So this becomes your property. If you look at it very clearly, if we match it, this is the style declaration, this is the property, right, and this is the value. So you see how it is. So let's make it practical. Okay, so we come here and then we specify a color like this, colon, then we specify blue, right, and then our column. So you can see this is the color, this is the column, so this is the property, color name, this is the color, this is the property, right, and then this is the value. So if you look here, we can see I am a baby boy. So let's create another how do I say paragraph. So I'm creating another paragraph and I'll say I am a lady. Okay, so this is a new text and we're going to give it a color of green. Okay, so we're going to say style, right, and we're going to specify the property. So the property here is what? Color, right, and our property needs, so we bring the column, our property needs what? A value, and then the value is green, right? So don't forget your colon and a semicolon at the end. Now you have your lady here. Sometimes if you clean it, your browser would still understand, okay, like this. If you still do it this way, that is when you have a single kind of line, like you have a single style applying. You know, you can have a lot of different other styling applied to it, okay? As time goes on, we will know about that. But if you're going to have multiple styles, you need to bring your what? Semicolon. You should never forget your semicolon. Always bring your semicolon, okay? Good. So let's add another paragraph. So let's create another paragraph and say, I am a mother. All right. Sorry, I am a mother. Let's add style to I am a mother, right? Now we specify color, right? And then we specify the value of, let's say, yellow. And you can see it's here, but let's not give mother a color of yellow. Yeah, let's give mother a color of yellow. Now what if we want mother to be highlighted like this? We want mother, instead of, you see, when we highlighted, we want mother to have a color, a background color of black. Okay, you see, mother automatically is carrying, when we highlight, we can see it is like blue background, right? But we want a black background. So what do? We need to add additional property. So look at what I'm going to do. Because there is a semicolon, there's a semicolon, we can continue by adding another property. That other property is what I mentioned here, background word color. So we can add background word color. So we say just behind this, okay, we can say background color, then our semicolon, then we can specify the name of our color, black. Then you can see mother gains a black background. So because there is a semicolon here, I can add additional word property. But the moment I remove the semicolon, it creates what? A problem. You can see this red thing here. It creates a problem, and then it disappears, and then it takes the last value. We don't want that. So always bring your semicolon so that I will know that this is separate and this is also what? Separate. So in the next video, we're actually going to play with the colors, okay, the styles. But before that, I want you to create additional paragraphs. No, not paragraphs, heading. Like, you know, we learned about heading as H1 to H6. I want you to create a heading with a name, a title, right? Like, I am a king, like this, and give it a style. Okay, you see it's big now. I want you to give it a style of like a color of any choice and a background of any choice. Okay, good. And then in the next video, we're actually gonna do it, and we're gonna continue with the styles.